You guys, this right here is one of the nicest gaited horses we've ever had here. I'm serious, you guys. A 75-year-old man sold this horse, and he has been hunting off of him. He said that he bought him, and they've taken him on pack trips. He said that he has taken him all over the U.S. And let me tell you guys something. This is a broke, phenomenal gaited horse. He's had him in parades. He's had him just absolutely everywhere. Oh, good boy. He's got a really good stop. He's got a nice soft face. He parks when you get on him. But he has hunted on him, and he told us he's gun broke. They've packed off of him, and he said he was selling him because he hadn't been able to ride him in over a year, and he didn't want him to go to waste. And he has one more, and he's bringing him tomorrow. So there's a pair of them, and they're both black and white paints. But he had a little bitty trailer, and he could barely get this one in it. So he's bringing the other one tomorrow. But look at this. He said if you're an older lady or an older gentleman and you want to trail ride, he carries his head like this right here. And will go cross anything. You can cross creeks. You can go up the mountains. He said this is the safest horse you'll ever put yourself on, and the most steady-footed horse he's ever owned. He bought this horse 4 years ago, and he paid a fortune for him. And then he went back and he bought his brother. And again, he told us he would bring the brother tomorrow. So there are two of them, and they are full brothers, and they came from the same trainer. And he told us, you don't want to know what I paid for them horses. And I told him I probably don't want to know what you paid for them. But I mean, this horse right here is going to go anywhere, and he's going to do anything for you. He's probably 15 two hands tall. He's not tiny. He's a big horse. That guy was a big man, probably 250 pounds. Older man. Much older man. He wore some overalls. And, I mean, he just said for the last year he's just really not even been able to ride these horses, and he just didn't want them to not be taken care of. He wanted them to go to somebody that could get them back to their glory, because they're 11 years old, and I think the brother is either a year older or a year younger. But he said if you need something that is just never going to get you in a bind and you can go trail ride and it'll put its head down. He said what he loved about these horses is, one, they would park for you to get on and off of them. And two, the next best thing about them is that for gaited horses, they're low-headed. He said he didn't like how Tennessee walkers would get their head up in your face, and he said he could go trail ride with his buddies on this horse, and he would just relax and put his head right down, but he could just go down the trail as fast as you wanted to go, just like that. Oh, when you came by on him a minute ago, he had his head broke at the pole. He just looked like $1 million. Put up like in a barn during the day, he would turn back black and white. He's a little bit bleached. This is just a phenomenal horse, you guys. You're just not going to be able to find a horse like this. I venture to say this is as nice of a gaited horse as there is on Facebook. And he's here. Just kills me. You have a tag on the bottom of your foot. Are we selling you too? Yeah. Next will be the girl. For the right price, that's right. I don't know if Mr. Thompson would be okay with that. Either one, yours or mine. Jacob is a big fan of Caitlin. She's the hardest working girl I've ever met in my whole life. So look at this horse. I mean, just crazy. I mean, he is broke, isn't he? He's just broke as he can be. Yeah, I mean, anybody could do anything with this horse. I mean, it's crazy. He's everything that old man told me, plus some. I thought that he would be nice. I had no idea he was going to be like a phenomenal. I mean, this horse is phenomenal. He's just, I like some gaited horses. I didn't know anything about them till I moved here, and Jacob started buying some, and I had no clue about them. The first time we ever had a gaited horse, just so y'all get a funny story, and so Caitlin gets a funny story. The first time we ever got a gaited horse was a standard bred, and it was up in Oklahoma when I still trained race horses. I thought he was foundering in all 4 feet. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with that poor baby. I know, I really put him in the trailer and took him to the vet. I'd given him Bute and Ace because I thought he was foundering. I was trying to rush it, and Dr. White told me, there's nothing wrong with him. And I said, well, yeah, he was gaited. I felt like the biggest dumbass in the whole, I'm serious. I had just never seen a gaited horse before in my life. All right, you guys, so this is Jed, and if you will inbox us, we will have all the information. Also, you can go to our website, which is killpenhorses.com, and it'll probably be this evening before I have it updated, and there will be photos, videos.